And Patrice, good evening. I'm coming to you from the Brook Street side of the engineering building where police tape still surrounds it. It is a crime scene. Police officers still inside. Tonight, late tonight, authorities from the federal and local level releasing new video that they hope will create a major break in this case. Take a close look. Now, authorities say tonight that this new video was taken the morning and afternoon before the shooting. It's around the neighborhood here. One clip showing him running for reasons we don't know. Did he see someone he recognized? Look for his traits, his outfit, the way he walks. At one point, his hands behind his back. Some say more European and Mideastern than American. And, of course, a long bag across his chest in some of the video, but not others. Authorities hope this will be a break while pleading with those around Brown to look at your surveillance cameras for videos for up to a week before the shooting because he may have been casing the joint. You own a Tesla? Check your video camera. It takes videos even when you're not in it. And also authorities say take a look at your videos. If you don't see the person of interest, you may see a car drive by, which could have been the getaway car. Now, what we do know is that he was recorded as early as 10:30 in the morning of the shooting, which is why I asked Colonel Perez this question. If he's casing that area, Colonel, like you said, he had an intended target, which speaks to the motive. Did he have a target to kill one of the two people that were killed?
We're still investigating the day, and it's something that we're trying to get the answers as well. So.
Let's talk about the video that we're talking about and the question about why there's a lack of video outside the classroom and outside the building where this happened. I've been asking about this since Saturday night. Here's why. This is the new building, okay? And this building has some of the up to 1,500 cameras on this campus. But the shooting took place in the old building, which did not have surveillance cameras either in the hallway or outside to see who was coming and going. So when authorities say that they saw students running down a hallway, it was the hallway of the new building with the cameras. Why a university with a $9 billion endowment didn't have cameras in the old building is a question for parents who send their kids here, but one law enforcement official told me it's baffling. Let's talk about what also is baffling. Authorities say pictures are already being altered of the person of interest that was released today that's going to hinder this investigation, as is talk in chat online of a person that the internet has created a suspect with alleged ties to this. We asked the Attorney General today, and he says it's just not credible.
It's easy to jump from someone saying words that were spoken to what those words are, to a particular name that reflects a motive targeting a particular person. That's a really dangerous road to go down. Really dangerous. If that name meant anything to this investigation, we would be out looking for that person. We would let you know we were looking for that person. You know, again, I think it's just a really dangerous road to go down.